Hi there, it's Mel at Inspired Crafts. Thank you for watching this little video. I'm just going to be doing a new series of short videos demonstrating some 3D items and some cards and things. Just short little videos that will go up onto my YouTube channel, and you'll be able to watch them over there. Okay, today's video I'm going to be making this cute little box. It's about 3 inches square, and it's been designed purposely to hold a little Yankee candle. Now these are sparkling cinnamon. They smell absolutely gorgeous, and you know, an ideal little gift in a really nice cute little box. As you can see, there's an insert in there, so I'm going to be making one of these today. So the paper that I'm using is the Joyful 12x12 Speciality Designer Series paper that's currently available from Stampin Up, and I'm using the holly leaf one. Now this is white and I'm sticking with white, but you could use your blender brushes or sponge daubers and add some colour to it if you wished. Okay, so starting off, we're going to be using a piece of Cherry Cobbler, and this base is 7 inches square, which is in centimetres, 17.8 centimetres squared, and we are going to score at 2 inches on all 4 sides. So this gives you the height of the box as well as a big enough area for the actual candle to sit in. Okay, so that's the scoring for the base. The lid is made out of a 5-inch squared piece of DSP. You could also make it out of cardstock, and that is 12.8 centimetres squared. Now we're going to score this at 1 inch on all sides. So we'll just go ahead and do that. And on a couple of sides, you just need to, in order for it to fit over the base, but without it being too slack, you just literally, instead of doing a full inch, you just need to pull it in slightly. So it's like maybe, I don't know, not even just a mil over, sort of under an inch. It's just a little, I am literally putting it up to the corner and then pulling it in just a teeny weeny little bit, just so that you've got a bit of extra room for it to sit over the top. Okay, so that's the scoring done. So I'm going to remove the scoreboard and bring these back in. Now I'm going to burnish all of the score lines as soon as I can get hold of my bone folder. So we're just going to go along and say burnish all of the score lines like so. Now this is the base, so what we're going to do next is just cut up to the first score line, and then I'm just going to make take a little tiny sliver out of there, and also one off of this end, and I'm going to do the same on all of the corners. So just cut up to the score line, snip a sliver out, take a sliver off of that side, and then again taking these little tiny slivers out just helps it to sit nicely without bits sort of overlapping. And the last little sliver. Okay, so just pop those bits in the bin. Okay, and we're going to do the same again with the lid. So up to the score line, tiny little slivers, and this box you can quite easily make in different sizes, just by extending the dimensions, so it's really straightforward. Okay, so I'm going to use some tear and tape, I think, for this demonstration. I don't normally, but it just makes it easier as it sticks quicker. So I'm going to pop some tape on each of these the flaps. I'm going to do 2 bits just to hold it in. This tear and tape's really, really good for doing 3D items, because you do get the instant stick. Obviously, if you wanted to have a bit of you were making something that you needed a bit of wriggle room on, then using the Tombow would be better. And you can use the Tombow on this, you just need to sort of hold it in place for a little while. Okay, so once you've got your tear and tape on, you just need to lift it off. I always find it easier using the pokey tool to do this. And then we're just literally going to bring that up and stick it together. So we're going to do that on all of the sides. Again, just lining it up and squishing it down. I think I'll take these off while I'm here. Now, as you can see, this piece here is a bit too long, but that's fine. You can just literally tuck it back over, and because it's double-sided, you're not going to lose any stickiness. Okay, so so that's the base of our box, and the lid, again, we're just gonna, we didn't burnish the score lines on here, so I'm just gonna do it quickly now. Doesn't take too long. And again, just using some tear and tape, I'm just going to stick it on each of the flaps. And as this is lighter, because it's just designer series paper, I'm not going to stick 2 lots on, because it will hold it extremely well. Just go around and take all of those bits off. And then just do exactly the same as you did with the base. And there's your lid, so that should go. It's quite a snug fit, but you don't want it loose, because it will look odd, but it does fit on perfectly fine. Okay, so the next bit I'm going to show you is the insert. Let's just get these little bits of paper out of the way. The insert is, I've chosen to do it in the same colour, and it measures at 2 15/16 wide, so that it will fit in the actual box nicely, just giving that little bit of wriggle room. And 7 1/8 of an inch long. So I'm just going to measure first of all the 2 15/16. Okay, so as you will see, that just fits in there just really easily. And then 7 1/8 of an inch. Now the scoring for this, I am going to use the trimmer to score with. So first of all, we are scoring at the 2 15/16, then 3 and 7/16. So this is the halfway mark, so it's going to be there. So it's, you get a half of an inch depth on here, you see. So you've got a 1/2 inch sort of depth to the insert, and then 6 3/8. So that's 1, 2, 3/8. 6 7/8. So again, that's 4/8, 5, 6, 7/8. Leaving you with a small tab on this end. Right, let me just move that out of the way. And then to make the circle for it to sit in, I'm going to use the Deckled Circle Dies. These are available in the mini catalogue, and you get loads of them. So I think that's the one I need. I literally just checked it against the candle just to make sure it would fit in, and then placing it roughly in the middle of one of the, so you've got your tab end here, so it's on the other end. You're placing it roughly in the middle. It doesn't have to be exact, but you can, you know, just do it by eye. And then this circle can be used as part of the gift tag. Okay, so you've got the hole there now, so I'm just going to burnish these score lines. And then for this you can use some tear and tape again. And so because it is just about the right size, but if it was overlapping you could just fold it over and it'd be fine. And then this is going to line up okay, and then it will pop in the box like so, and your candle just sits in. These are, I think these are great for nice little table gifts, or if you've got teachers that you buy for. Yeah, they're really easy to make. And I've already cut a piece of DSP in the Deckled Dies. So now I've got the two there. For my, trying to find the original one. On my original one, I've just put warm wishes and I've heat embossed the sentiment. So I'm just going to do that again. So you could use, just seeing whether I've got a different stamp to use. Yeah, that Merry Christmas there will fit nicely. So that's out of the Stars at Night. So again, just stamping in Versamark. And here's my little embossing buddy. I've got my gold embossing powder. And my heat gun has got tangled up, just bear with me. Okay, so let's turn this on. Just takes a minute for it to warm up. And then, as you can see, the powder is turning to the liquid. So, and then just for the hole, I've used a little punch. This is an old Stampin' Up little hole punch, but you could use, there's some of our punches have got little holes in. You could use a normal hole punch. And I've just basically trying to do it so that it's roughly in the same place. Okay, so you get the red one sits on top of the white one, and you can write on the back of the white one. And then we've got some of the Simply Elegant twine, which I'm going to just cut a piece off just to add to the tag. And on this box, I think I'm going to use some different ribbon, because I use the elegant twine to tie around the original box, and I just think it might, I'm just going to try it in some of this nice white glittery ribbon, see whether that sits okay. It should do. So could always do with having another couple of hands when you're doing these sort of things, I find. But there we go. Tie it's not very centered, so I mean you could have a play with it and center it a bit more so you get a decent you know, you get the even sizes, but I can do that later. And then this can just go on like that. So that's a cute little box with an insert in. You don't have to make the insert, you could just use it as the box. And that's the original with the gold thread. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that demonstration, and have a go at making the box yourself, and feel free to post any comments or any pictures of your makes. Thanks for joining me. Bye.